right, here we go.
This is an exciting piece.
Yeah, it is. I love this piece.
Oh, this is such a beautiful watch. I hope we have a little time to talk about it. This, well, you don't even know where to start. First of all, it's Sturmanskie, so it is from the line that was the first watch in space on the wrist of Yuri Gagarin, the only watch that can claim to be the first watch in space. The dial on this is just stunning. There's two really key things in this piece that you've got to understand why you need this in your collection, particularly if you're a collector of our watches. First, it is a true 24-hour military time movement in this watch. That is not an affectation. That isn't a 12-hour clock with a 24-hour dial, which some companies will do, which I don't have a problem with, but I want to be clear that you're getting a true 24-hour military style movement in this watch. The hour hand is only going to go around the dial once every 24 hours, not twice like on an AM/PM watch. That's the first thing. It is the first watch we've ever offered with an automatic 24-hour watch. Those of you who have been collecting us for years are familiar with the ones we offered in the past that were a manual wind 24-hour. This is an automatic 24-hour. I would challenge you, go out there, look them up. 24-hour automatic multi-jeweled mechanical watches are multiples of this price because it is such a specialty item. You cannot get them at this price. The other really cool thing about this, two things. One, that bronze dial on it.
Love the dial on
this.
this.
So awesome on this watch. It really is. It's just a fantastic dial on this watch. And it's from the Open Space Collection, and it honors Alexei Leonov and the first human spacewalk. He was wearing a watch from this heritage on that spacewalk. When we get a chance to show the case back, you see there's an image of him in the spacewalk. It says 1965 because his spacewalk was, do you want me to show it? Was in March of 1965. Let me get this off of here so I can show the case back. It comes in this really cool case that's designed to look like the Vostok space capsule that Yuri Gagarin was in. And here we go. And there we go. Let me get where it's not reflecting the light. You can see where it says 1965. That's an image of Alexei Leonov outside in space, the first human spacewalk. So this is the spacewalk, the Open Space or Cosmos collection. The full Cyrillic on this, for those of you who really like collecting the more, I don't know what the word, it's not that they're not, the ones with English are inauthentic, because they're not. But if you just like that heritage, I guess is a way to put it.
I vastly prefer the Cyrillic.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I know it's a personal preference thing, but I'm such a fan of the Russian series. I just want it written in that language.
Yeah, and it has the magnified date, and it actually does that thing that Wing does sometimes too, which I really like, where the magnifier is below the crystal, so you don't bang it. But again,
it doesn't collect any of the lint and stuff around it too.
This is out of Moscow. This is hand assembled in Moscow. You want to take it back?
Yeah, really. I'll show it really quick.
A beautiful piece. I can't imagine they'll last.
This is a really sharp looking watch. Can we show this just for a few seconds on my wrist, like for 2 seconds? I know we're really pushed for time. But just so you guys have an idea as to the scale, right? You know, if you need a colossal watch, this isn't for you. If you want the genuine Russian article, this is perfect. I love the dial on this.
The dial on it is one of the coolest, literally one of the most beautiful, cool dials I've ever seen. There's nothing else quite like it out there.
And again, that is a true 24-hour mechanical.